Hey guys, what's up? It's Tom from the Real ChipGod on Instagram, Twitter, and Real Chip TV on YouTube. I'm a little under the weather, so bear with me. But we got to rebrand because unfortunately Chip Kelly got fired, and it's a shocking move. It's one that I didn't see coming, but I did feel it necessary to come on and talk a little bit about my feelings toward the move because this is a coach that everyone knows. I supported big time. So. I want to be the first to say that, I support the Eagles. So, I think Chip Kelly's a good coach, but both sides need to move in their own directions, and I think that that's something that Laurie found necessary, and he made the move. So first things first, I want to thank Chip Kelly for teaching me how to win the day. This might sound cliche or corny or whatever the case may be, but I am going to miss, a lot of the things that he taught us here, and that I learned from him as coach of my favorite football team. I really studied the guy and read up on him, and paid attention big time to a lot of the things that he did. And I gotta say, I'm going to miss that fast offense. I'm always going to wonder, what if we would have kept him and let him get the guys that he trusted, he wanted, he could coach, and he could manage, and we go fast and we score a lot of points. But some of the quotes that I'm gonna always remember from him, Riley Cooper asking him, "What's your plan?" in that first preseason game, and he said, "Score effing points. What's your plan?" So he brought a lot of energy to the building, and I think that for the time he was here, he taught us something, and maybe we taught him something too. So. I'm never going to get to talk to him, so, even if he was here, I probably wouldn't. But I do want to wish him good luck through this platform and tell him, congratulations on breaking into the NFL and, having an up and down career. But, hopefully he catches on somewhere and it's the right fit. But obviously wasn't the right fit here. And the next thing I want to talk about a little bit is Jeffrey Lurie. You got to put some of the blame on him for, taking a risk. I mean, I don't blame him for taking a risk because I take a lot of risks with things in my life as well. But with that being said, I think that, he kind of put himself in this situation because he took a risk, and a lot of the things that he said about Chip really didn't come to fruition. So it's unfortunate that had to happen, and that the last 3 years were somewhat of a waste. But again, like I said before, kind of taught us something, so I'm grateful for that. Moving on to Jeffrey Lurie's comments in his press conference about what he looks for in a new head coach, or in a head coach in general. He wants a leader, that has emotional intelligence and can reach, have emotional attachment and involvement more or less with the organization and with the players and with everybody he works with. And I think somewhat was a way to describe what Chip Kelly isn't. But my question would be, if that's your criteria for a coach, then why would you take a risk in hiring Kelly? Sometimes owners make bad choices and things, and that's kind of what this was, and he has to kind of take it on the chin, because if those are what you look for in a coach, you shouldn't have hired a guy that that's kind of all business, and he's, I don't know, he's different, he's unique, and I think if Laurie wanted a guy like Reed, where he was a player's coach and an emotional leader like that, then he should have found a guy like that. But what's done is done, and just like any other mistake, you just keep moving on past it. So I'm excited to find out who our new coach will be and who these guys find to come here and try to turn this team around from what they are, because they have a lot of work to do. So I really I trust the organization to make the right move, but hopefully it doesn't turn out like another big risk that he wants to take and doesn't work out. That would kind of be frustrating. But I'm not going to sit here and rant and get loud like some of the other Twitter, YouTube people who I honestly really love. A lot of those guys, and I love everybody on Twitter who's a big Eagles fan, because we're all in it for a common goal, and that's to win a Super Bowl and root for this team and support this team. And everyone has differing opinions, but I appreciate you all. So that's kind of the next thing I wanted to talk about was my appreciation for everybody sticking with me this year and sticking with the team and sticking with the blog and the YouTube channel and supporting me and everything we're doing. Yeah, we're gonna rebrand. We're gonna need to. We're gonna need to rename everything because we based it on Chip Kelly and we believed in him. But same guy. Next guy's going to get the same support from myself and most likely from Steve, my partner with Real Chip TV, soon to be renamed. But we're excited. We're excited about this young team. We still have a lot of good players and a lot of good minds, a lot of good football minds in the organization that won't settle for mediocrity, and they'll do what they can. So here's to the new regime, and here's to turning this whole thing around. I don't want to make this too long. It's already running on 6 minutes, so it's always fly, Eagles fly. It's always fly together. And we look forward to another really interesting offseason, and hopefully this team can get the leader that it deserves, that it needs, and that can lead them somewhere farther than what we just had to deal with in the past couple years. Not only in Chip Kelly regime, but in the last 2 years of the Andy Reid regime, the 8-8 and the 4-12 season. So we really have been longing for a winner, and hopefully that next head coach can deliver that for us. So, not to waste too much of your time, guys. Again, thanks for every one of our subscribers, for all my followers on Twitter, on Instagram. Keep on, believing in this team because they're going to turn it around, and we're going to find that guy, and we're going to find, everything we need because, this team will not settle for just being average or being below average. We're going to be back in the playoffs in no time. And what better way to kick off 2016 with just some positive momentum. So, let's go, Eagles. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep together, keep strong, and we will see you next time. All rebranded, and just keep following us, and we love it. So, thanks again. We'll see you. We'll see you on Sunday. We'll see you whenever, and we'll see you around. I'll see you later.